Colorado's beautiful, baby. Every mountain, every view. From Breckenridge to Boulder, every town that we went through.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And today, I'm very, very excited because I very much enjoy these NPR Tiny Desk performances. Today, we got Olivia Rodrigo doing her tracks, which I'm pumped about, man. She's been playing a lot lately in the sense of, like, she's been doing the AMAs, the MTV Music Awards, the Tiny Desk now, Austin City Limits. Like, she's been playing her songs around, so she's almost like on tour, but like not necessarily on tour as in like playing these shows for fans. She's on tour with like essentially kind of how you do like radio tours, but it's more like just like performance tours, like just these big shows, which, hey man, good for you. That's a great way to promote your music without it being as exhausting as a regular tour. Not saying she doesn't work hard, she works tremendously hard, but you kind of get what I'm saying. That being said, before we get into this, I have so much extra content on my Patreon, including the Olivia Rodrigo Hot Ones interview and a lot of other stuff. So if you want to check that out, it means so much to me. You get so much extra content as well as weekly Zoom calls with me. So there's a link down in the description. But here's a little list of some of the things that are on the videos. That's what's on the Patreon. I hope you guys check that out. And if you are a musician yourself and you make your own music and want to release your own music, definitely consider checking out DistroKid. I personally release my music to DistroKid. I've been doing it for years. They are a very fast platform to get your music out there, but you can also put your music on Spotify, Pandora, TikTok, App Music, all the great platforms, including Instagram stories. So definitely consider checking them out. They do really great stuff. Get your music out there quickly and keep 100% of the royalties. Let's get right into this Olivia Rodrigo performance, NPR. Oh, we got some acoustic going on.
For you, I guess you moved on really easily.
Oh, that's a cool way to do it.
Girl, and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give
Triple
me
pick.
the world?
Wow, I was not expecting that. I actually thought it would have been a sample. I didn't think it would be percussive hitting on the guitar.
Said that you wanted to give
That
me the
surprised me.
world. And good for you, I guess that you've been
It's a
working
very
on
interesting
yourself.
mic.
I guess the therapist I found for you, she really helped. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl.
This harmony on the guitars is so good.
Good for you, you're the cop.
Wow, okay, we got a lot of guitars going on. Oh, this is really cool, man. I'm telling you, this guitarist on the right with the red guitar really looks like Kristen Stewart to me. This is cool, man.
Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that. I've lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bathroom. You're so unaffected, I really
Wow, you hear the
don't
guitar riff in the
get
left here? That's
it.
cool.
Good for you.
I've never heard 5 guitars sound that good because they are really in time with each other. This is very impressive.
For you, I guess you're getting
I love that
everything you
percussion.
want. You bought a new
Sounds
car
great.
and your career's really taking off. It's like we never even happened, baby. What the fuck is up with that?
That's the warning for the bad language.
For you, it's like you never even met me. Remember when you swear to God I
Come
was
on,
the
that
only
riff in
person
the
who
left
ever
ear's
got you?
fantastic.
Well, screw that and screw you. You will never have to hurt the way you know that I do. Well, good for you. You look happy.
Oh, okay. So this left guitar is, wow, okay, this is really cool. So there's some really cool pedals on the guitar. You can see we have the Big Sky, either the Big Sky or Blue Sky, which is from Strymon, very popular reverb. I want to say it's the Pog pedal, P-O-G, Pog pedal. Yeah, I have a feeling it's this Pog pedal right here, which is an EQ, a very popular EQ. I have a feeling that that's what that is right there in the center. That's all I can really see. But this is also the girl on the left with the red pants. That's a 12-string guitar. That's why it sounds so like shimmery, because 12-string guitars are have two octaves of strings. So it's really just the same on like same strings, just octaves apart. I cannot believe that they're in the DMV. I don't know how you even get. I don't know who you even talk to get clearance for DMV. Like that's permits and that stuff. Like especially because it's like a state-run facility. I don't even know how they did this. I'm curious to see if this number right here, serving right here, changes.
If you ever care to ask, good for
that
you,
left
you
guitar
do
sounds
great
so
out there
good.
without me, baby. Gonna wish that I could do that. I've lost my mind. I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bathroom. You're so unaffected, I really don't get it.
I'd love to know what microphone that is. I actually don't know. Their timing is incredible, man. Because for 4 or 5 acoustics to sound good together is wild.
Maybe I'm too emotional.
Dude.
Apathy's like a wound inside.
The cohesiveness of the group is fantastic in the sense of like, okay, we all know we're going to pull out here. Only the guitar in the right ear and the percussive guitar is going to play. Like, it's really, really cool how they did this.
Maybe I'm too
I also really, really appreciate how almost every single one of her performances is a totally different vibe and version of the song.
emotional. Or maybe you never cared at all. Maybe I'm too emotional. Yeah, apathy is like a wound inside.
Syncopation,
Maybe
yeah.
I'm too emotional.
Striped Sweater Girl's getting into it, man. I like it.
it. Well, good for you. You look happy and healthy. Not me. If you ever cared to ask.
Super dry vocals,
Good for
no
you,
reverb.
You're doing great out there without me, baby. Like a damn sociopath. I've lost my mind. I've spent the night.
Wow, this is a really cool microphone, but also look at when she looks away slightly, you can hear the slight difference in
Like a
volume.
damn sociopath. I've lost my mind. I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bathroom. You're so unaffected, I really don't get it. But I guess good for you.
A lot of upstrums on this, and the triple pick in the right ear sounds great.
Good for you. I guess you moved on really easily.
Dude, that's ridiculous. This is fantastic. This is really cool.
Sweet. Cool. Welcome to my NPR tiny desk. I'm so honored to be here. I watch these all the time. They're so cool. And right now we are in a real life DMV, which definitely has some interesting vibes to it. But yeah, I'm gonna sing a few songs for you guys here. Thanks for coming.
This is wild. Also, the fact that she jumps from the octave down to the octave up to the octave down, singing like in "Good for You" is at the end is really impressive.
This is
What kind of a Sennheiser? I don't even know. I can't. It's Sennheiser KZN.
I think my favorite song on the album, which it changes all the time, but currently this is my favorite. It's called Traitor. So.
It's one of my favorite songs on the album. The guitar roadie, guitar tech, professionally called the luthier.
Ready?
Brown guilty eyes and little white lies. Yeah, I played dumb, but I always knew that you talked to her. Maybe did it even
Her pitch is
worse.
incredible.
I kept quiet so I could keep you. And ain't it funny how you ran to her the second that we called it quits? And ain't it funny how you said you were friends? Now it sure as hell don't look like it.
I'm curious why she switched guitars for this, because I think they're both in standard tuning. Unless I'm wrong, unless that first one was in drop D. This guitar has such a distinct sound. It has a very, 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 like, thin acoustic kind of sound, typical of a Gibson. The Gibson and Fender guitars have this very distinct sound. They're not as warm as like a Martin or a Taylor.
You betrayed me, and I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way I hurt. Yeah, you talked to her when we were together, loved you at your worst, but that took you 2 weeks to go off and date her. Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still
Such a great song.
traitor.
So well written.
Now you bring her around.
Ah, cool, okay.
Just to shut me down, show her off like she's a new trophy.
Let's talk about this really cool. So the guitarist on the left is doing what's called volume swells from the electric guitar. What the volume swell is essentially you play the chord or note that you want to play, but the volume's already all the way off. So when you push the volume pedal up, it actually creates this violin style swell of sound because you're taking the distinct attack of a guitar away because the sound is off. Really cool way to do that is also with some reverb and some echo, and it creates some really luscious like pad style sounds. I personally love doing it when I play live. Really cool sound from the drum, kind of a muted sound. Part of that is mainly, oh look, they did change the number. Now it's number 2. It was 6 before. Part of that is because of those, what they have like the towels draped over. It gives a really cool muted kind of sound.
And I know if you were true, there's no damn way that you could fall in love with somebody that quickly. And ain't it funny?
Yeah, you hear that very muted snare.
All the twisted games, all the questions you used to avoid.
Dude, the guitar sounds so
Ain't
good.
it funny? Remember I brought her up and you told me I was paranoid. You betrayed me, and I know that
Wow.
you'll never feel so.
Dude, the electric guitar in here, it sounds fantastic. Also, you hear that really sizzly cymbal? That's likely from some. You know what a dog tag looks like? You know the little beaded dog tags that they wear in the army and the military. What you do is you take that like dog tag style thing, the actual beaded thing, and you wrap it around and then drape it down the cymbal. And when you hit the cymbal, it gives this really cool sizzly kind of sound. Here, sizzling up.
And I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way I hurt. Yeah, you talked
Big
to her
reverb on the guitar.
when we were together. Loved you at your worst, but that didn't matter. It took you 2 weeks to go off.
Big stereo
and
sound from the
date her.
guitar.
Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor.
Yeah.
God, I wish that you had thought this through before I went and fell in love with
Big
you.
sound from the guitar.
When she's sleeping in the bed we made, don't you dare forget about the way you betrayed me. 'Cause I know that you'll never feel sorry.
Yeah, nice walk up.
The way I hurt, yeah, you talked to her when we were together. You gave me your word, but that didn't
impressed with all of the
matter. It took you 2 weeks.
artists being able to play the guitars as well.
Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still traitor.
Oh, you can see the big circle light that they have right here in the reflection of that guitar. That's funny.
You're still traitor.
Drummer's also using brushes, it looks like.
God, I wish that you had thought this through before I went and fell in love with you.
Voice sounds so insane, man. One thing I do wish that there was a little bit of reverb on the vocals. It would kind of just give a little bit more cohesiveness because like there's a lot of reverb on the guitars and the drums and stuff. So it kind of, I feel like, just give a little bit more cohesiveness to the whole track in the sense of like her vocals are so not affected by reverb and everything else. They kind of stand out a little bit more than I prefer. I would prefer just a little. They sound fantastic. It's just a mixing point of view that I think. That little loop in her hair thing is pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. Ah, she's playing the piano now, huh?
Okay. With these amazing ladies, they're so talented and wonderful. Over there on guitars, Ariana. Say hi.
There's that big sky. You
On
hear that
bass we have
nice
Noah.
reverb on the big sky?
Say hi. On bass we have Moa. Drums is Haley.
I wonder how they find all
And
these
on
people.
guitar over here is Heather. They're the best. Very lucky to have them. Okay, so this is a song called Driver's
Can
License.
somebody do me a massive favor after the fact, or even during the fact? Can somebody send? I would love to try to interview the guitar, like the instrumentalist, the drummer, the guitar player, the bassist, and the other guitarists. So I only know their first names, obviously from this, but I'm sure that you guys know who they are. Can you guys send me a list of the 4 people, their actual Instagram handles, and I'd love to send them a message to see if I can get them on the channel for an interview. Classic. This brings me back to January.
Got my driver's license last week, just like we always do. 'Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs crying.
You ever notice how she kind of says shh, like she, with some S's, she does that shh, like suburbs.
Your house, but today I drove through the suburbs crying. 'Cause you
Very distinct way of
weren't
pronouncing
around.
things. I do miss the so that sub that comes in right here.
And you're probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt. She's so much older than me. She's everything I'm insecure about. Yet today I drove through the suburbs. 'Cause how could I ever love someone else? And I know you weren't
This arpeggio right here is so
perfect,
good.
but I've never felt this way for no one.
Listen to the piano. There's a little bit of like chorus on the. It sounds like a slightly like detuned piano. It's very interesting.
Never felt this way for no one.
Bit of
And
reverb,
I
like it's on
just
the
can't
piano, too.
imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me.
Yeah, you hear that?
Said forever, now I drive past your street. And all my friends are tired
Straight up
of hearing
acoustic.
how much I
piano.
miss you.
I don't know why my like screen keeps freezing. I apologize about that.
My friends are tired of hearing how much I miss you, but I kinda feel sorry for them. 'Cause they'll never know you the way that I do. Yeah, today I drove through the suburbs and pictured I was driving home to you.
But do you see what I'm talking about with the? Oh, first of all, I appreciate all the good branding with the purple. Look at like the purple Kleenex, the purple pens. Like that's 100% all intentional, and I appreciate the attention to detail.
And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never won. And I just can't imagine how you could okay that I'm gone.
Come on.
I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Red lights, stop signs, I still see your
Hear the dissonance in that the chords? It's like just the like great dissonance. Really cool. Killer performance.
footsteps. I see your in the white car.
You know it's a great song when it can be played by itself with just the
Can't
piano.
drive past the places we used to go to, 'cause I still fucking love you, babe.
You know what I just noticed? I just noticed none of them are wearing in-ears, so they must have let's see, let's go back to over here. Let me just see if I could see. I just want to see a band shot. They must come on, wait. Okay, there we go. There's all the floor monitor. Where's her floor monitor? I wonder how she's hearing herself, because they don't have in-ears in. So they must be hearing it from just the what's it called? The floor monitors, which is very interesting.
'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past yours. You said forever, now I drive alone.
Her vibrato is
past
fantastic.
your street.
Like waiting for the crowd to applaud, right? But there's no crowd. Because especially like NPR, they used to be like big, not big, but tiny crowds. But
Cool. Okay, this is our.
you ever notice when they switch cameras, you can see like a slightly different color rating because of different lenses and stuff they have on it, like darker here and then much brighter here.
Okay, this
Less
is our
saturated.
last song. This is a song that I wrote with my friend Dan, and it's sort of just about my frustration about how relationships are sort of all recycled. So hope you dig it. It's Deja Vu.
They're recycled. I haven't heard this track in a while. Now we're at number 5, serving number 5. Is this the track number? That'd be crazy attention to detail. Is it the track? Let's just see really quick. Olivia Rodrigo, Sour. Let's just see songs. Oh, Deja Vu is 5. Traitor was 2. What was 6? Wow. See, look at that. Attention to detail. That is highly... Whoever thought of that was highly... I'm highly impressed with that. I'm highly impressed. That's really funny.
Ice cream, 1 spoon for 2, and trading jackets, laughing about how small it looks on you.
So, I gotta say something really quickly, and I feel like I'm gonna get much hate for this comment. But part of me is slightly believing that they record all this and then they go and mix it in the studio and like mix all the instruments. And I have a slight feeling, and I could be wrong, and I'd love to know your perspective as long as you say it nicely. I have a feeling that it might be like pitch corrected, because I haven't heard a single off note. Like everything's been perfect. And I've heard her perform live before, and not actually in person, but like, and it's like 99.9% perfect. And then there's always sometimes a note maybe she slides up, or the first note of it, because like it's natural. We're humans, right? And I haven't heard a single off note, and that's making me question if it's like, I know it's live, but you can still have live where you record. You're playing it live, but then you record into a software like any like Logic, your DAW, or your Pro Tools. And then you mix it after the fact. That's what everybody does. Like the mix that they're hearing is not the final mix, because then you go and EQ it, you do all this stuff. I would love to know. I'm curious about that, and I feel like people are not going to like that comment, but that's personally my belief. I'd love to know what you guys think. Like it's so perfectly in key, everything. There hasn't been a single off note, and I know she's incredibly talented. I mean, I'm a massive fan of hers, but only reason I bring that up is because I don't like how. I'm not saying her in general. I've said this 1,000 times on the channel. I don't like how some artists, a lot of artists, the industry standard is you say it's a live performance, but it's actually not totally live, because they go and re-recorded the guitar because the guitarist messed up. They pitch corrected some of the vocals because it was slightly pitchy. Like, to me, that's not live, and it creates these false expectations for artists that are starting, saying, "Oh my gosh, they sound so good live. I'll never be that good." When meanwhile, it's not totally live. I'm not saying it's the same for her. I would love to know your perspective, though.
Laughing about how small it looks on you.
We have a comment saying it's definitely some pitch correction. Tiny Desks have had serious autotune. Oh, interesting. I don't know.
Reruns of Glee being annoying, singing in harmony. Well, I bet she's bragging to all her friends, saying you're so unique.
So that chord progression is. Let me just play that really quick, because I don't know if I ever played that one for you guys. Oh wow, this is interesting. Let me just see something with that guitarist. Okay, Okay, so it's being played like this, I believe. The second fret, if I'm correct, I believe it's so it's 4-1. But you're going that the 3 of the chord is going to 2. So it's G to C, but really in the key of A. The reason I knew that off the top of my head, I just had to feel a key we're in. I've heard that chord progression in a different song before. That 4-1, but that moving 2, which is interesting. That like there's only so many chords you can do in music. Chords were G to C for that, with that sus2 in it.
For two and trading jackets, laughing about how small it looks on you.
Oh, that's a really I never remembered that line. That's a great descriptive line.
Laughing about how small it looks on you. Watching reruns of Glee, being annoying, singing in harmony. Well, I bet she's bragging.
Her voice sounds crazy good.
You're so unique. So when you gonna tell her that we did that too? She thinks
I like this falsetto kind of this head voice.
but it's all reused. That was our place. I found first.
Come on, the bass coming in. This sounds great.
You tell her when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you?
Come on, man.
Do you get deja vu? Oh. Do you get deja vu? Oh.
Yeah. I'm surprised she hasn't played this one out more.
Do you call her and almost say my name? 'Cause let's be honest, we kinda do sound the same. Another actress. Well, I hate to think that I was just your type.
Come on. The tone of the guitar is phenomenal.
I bet she knows Billy Joe, 'cause you
Well, the big
played her
reverb on it, come on.
uptown, girl, you're singing it together now. I bet you even tell her how you love her.
Come on.
Between the chorus and the verse. So when you're gonna tell her,
Oh, look at the drummer getting into it in the back. I love this.
she thinks it's special, but it's so reused. That was the show we talked about. Played you the song she's singing now when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu?
Killer.
Get deja vu? Strawberry ice cream in Malibu. Don't act like we
Come on.
didn't do that shit too. You're trading jackets.
It's almost like she's rapping right here.
Do you get deja vu? Strawberry ice cream in Malibu. Don't act like we didn't do that shit too. You're trading
I should have gotten
jackets.
strawberry ice cream when I was in Malibu.
Everything is all reused. Play her piano, but she doesn't know that I was the one who taught you Billy Joe. It's a different girl now, but there's nothing new. I know you get deja vu.
That guitar on the left here sounds fantastic.
I know you get deja vu.
Jumping octaves in the guitar. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Ridiculous.
Sweet. Thank you guys for watching my tiny desk.
Come on. Fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a fantastic. We're going to call that a medium desk by Tiny Desk. No, I'm just kidding. That is funny how they call it Tiny Desk. It's very funny. Hope you guys enjoyed that, Olivia Rodrigo. Thank you so much. If you were just joining the channel, welcome. I appreciate you being here. If you have not subscribed yet, it means so much to me if you subscribe, support the channel, support my music, as well as check out the Patreon and check out DistroKid where you can release as much music as you want. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. God bless and peace out.
Colorado Gold Rush, the Rocky Mountain Head Rush. Every memory is lost, love. Every memory with you. Colorado Gold Rush, the Rocky Mountain Head Rush. Every memory is lost, love. Every memory with you. Colorado's beautiful, baby. Every mountain, every view. From Aspen up to Estes, every place I went with you. From singing at the Red Rocks, the bars in Denver too. It's so beautiful, baby, but not as beautiful as you. Colorado's beautiful, baby, but not as beautiful as you.